The dawn of a new day bathed the academy grounds in a gentle, hopeful light. The wind around them, once tense with uncertainty, now carried a fragile sense of calm. The meadows, once disrupted by mystical disturbances, lay tranquil beneath the soft glow of the morning sun. Yet, despite the outward appearance hints of normalcy, an undercurrent of tension lingered within the academy. The students, emerging from their dormitories, moved in subdued whispers, their eyes casting wary glances at the surroundings. The magical world they had known seemed to have shifted, veering into uncharted territories. As the first rays of sunlight painted the towering spires of the academy with hues of gold, a sense of resilience began to stir among the students. They walked the familiar paths with a newfound determination, their camaraderie evolving into a collective resolve to face the challenges that lay ahead. The courtyard, once vibrant with the hum of animated conversations, now echoed with measured footsteps and exchanged glances. The professors moved with purpose, their watchful eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of the looming threat that had disrupted the academy's magical equilibrium. In the meeting hall, a gathering was underway. Headmistress Althalia, flanked by the professors, addressed the students with a stern yet reassuring tone. The academy, she declared, would remain fortified against the external force, and the faculty would leave no stone unturned in their quest to thwart the plans of Professor Malachy. Despite the lingering unease, a glimmer of resilience and unity began to take root among the students. They attended their classes, practiced their spells, and engaged in hushed conversations about the unfolding events. The academy, though weathered by the storm, stood as a bastion of mystical learning, its students and faculty united against a common adversary. Headmistress Althalia's office stood as a sanctuary at the heart of the academy, a space steeped in both wisdom and enchantment. The air carried a blend of ancient tomes, rare herbs, and the faint traces of lingering spells. The office, though spacious, felt cozy, filled with mystical artifacts and furniture that whispered centuries past. As one entered, the door, engraved with intricate runes, closed with a soft click, sealing the room from the outside world. The walls were lined with shelves, bearing an impressive array of dusty volumes, each containing the accumulated knowledge of generations. Crystal orbs, suspended by invisible forces, emitted a soft, soothing glow, casting a gentle luminescence across the room. The centerpiece of the office was a magnificent, intricately carved desk, fashioned from enchanted wood that seemed to retain the wisdom of the ancient trees from which it was born. Quills, seemingly animated, danced across parchment laid out before Althalia, as she meticulously transcribed notes with an air of quiet intensity. A tapestry of stars adorned one wall, capturing the cosmic beauty of the night sky. It shimmered as if woven from threads of stardust, offering a glimpse into the celestial wonders beyond. Adjacent to it, an enchanted hourglass glowed with a soft radiance, its sands flowing in accordance with the unseen rhythms of the magical realm. On a side table near the window, a collection of ethereal crystals sparkled in hues that defied description. Each crystal held a unique energy, resonating with the magical currents that flowed through the academy. They pulsed with otherworldly vitality, casting intricate patterns of light across the room. As Headmistress Althalia pored over her work, her gaze occasionally wandered to a mystical mirror that hung on the far wall. The mirror, framed with ornate silver, reflected glimpses of distant places and events. Its surface is rippled with magic, revealing snippets of the Academy's history and the ongoing activities within its walls. In the corner, an ancient cauldron, imbued with the essence of transformative potions long brewed, sat upon a pedestal. The air around it hummed with the residual energy of countless magical concoctions. Next to the cauldron, a curious stack of enchanted books levitated, their pages flipping with a gentle rustle as if eager to share their secrets. The room exuded an aura of both timelessness and continuity. Althalia, a beacon of wisdom, presided over this mystical space, surrounded by the artifacts and trinkets that told the story of the Academy's rich, magical heritage. As she continued her work, transcribing and deciphering ancient texts, the office remained a haven where the past and present converged, each whispering its own tale within the enchanted confines of Headmistress Althalia's sanctum. The day, though touched by uncertainty, carried with it a promise of sheer determination. As the sun ascended in the sky, casting its warm embrace upon the Academy, the professors prepared to face the challenges that awaited them, a testament to the unwavering spirit that burned within the hearts of those who called the Academy their home. Althalia addressed the professors openly. "Good evening, esteemed professors. We are here to discuss the imminent threat posed by the once-expelled Professor Malachi. I trust you are all aware of the gravity of the situation." Professor Emberver. His fiery eyes steeped with intent. Malachi's return is a dark cloud over this academy. His curses are potent and dangerous. We need a strategy to neutralize this threat. Professor Shadowspear agrees with Professor Embervert. He was expelled for a reason. His experiments with forbidden magic endangered the entire school. We cannot underestimate him this time. Last time we were all dumbfounded by how someone so talented could turn to menacing. This time we must take away his power. Professor Quasar butts in, but we must understand how he became so dangerous in the first place first. What drove him to such extremes? It might help us predict his next move. Professor Veilstrom turning to meet Quasar's eye. Malachi's lust for power knows no bounds. His curses are twisted, fueled by a thirst for revenge against the Academy that much is obvious. We must act swiftly to protect the students and the relic. Althalia nods. Agreed. Professor Shadowspear, any insights into Malachi's past at the Academy that might help us understand his motives? Professor Shadowspear puts forward his insight. Malachi was obsessed with the forbidden arts, delving into dark rituals. He sought power beyond the limits, and it corrupted him. He was expelled when his experiments went horribly wrong, causing havoc. Professor Embervert strides around the room. His lust for revenge against the Academy is fueled by his expulsion. He blames us for his downfall, and now he's after the relic, so we can't stop his tirade. Professor Quasar follows Embervert with his eyes. How does the relic connect the two new students? I feel that they could be his biggest weakness. Professor Veilstrom, Anne, and Riley possess unique abilities tied to the relic through their own bloodline. Their mother, although protected from everything magical, was a direct descendant of those who protect that relic. Malachi believes harnessing its power will amplify his dark magic, and in turn, he can take down us with that. We cannot let him succeed. Althalia turns her attention back to those under her care. Our priority is to protect the students and secure the relic. Professors, work together, pool your expertise, and devise a plan where we are unified. Time is of the essence. Heated exchanges continue as the professors debate tactics, weaving together the threads of Malachi's dark past and his dangerous pursuit of the relic, intricately tied to Anne and Riley's abilities. As the professors engage in their intense discussions within the Academy's walls, outside, by a majestic fountain near the back entrance, Anne, Riley, Ethan, and Lily sit together in a peaceful circle. The fountain, a work of art, stands tall and proud, with intricate carvings of crystal fishes reflecting the sun's light in its edges. Water cascades down from a central spire, creating a delicate melody as it meets the circular basin below. The structure is crafted from weathered stone with moss, telling tales of years gone by. Delicate ivy gently embraces the curves, adding a touch of nature's artistry. The garden around the fountain acts like a lush moat, embracing the academy with its array of vibrant colors. Flowers of every hue bloom, their fragrances blending harmoniously. Tall trees cast dappled shadows, creating a serene retreat from the academic hustle. Ethan and Lily, immersed in conversation, are surrounded by a carpet of soft grass in light motion. Their laughter mingles with the gentle splash of the fountain, creating a symphony of joy against the backdrop of the academy's imposing walls. In this idyllic haven, unaware of the storm brewing within, the four friends find solace, forming a bond that may prove crucial in the trials ahead. Ethan sitting going for his bag. "You won't believe what happened last night, guys. I was resting in the boys' dorms, and I heard this strange noise, like a mix of chirping and rustling." Riley looking intrigued. "Chirping? In the middle of the night?" Ethan smirking. "Yeah, exactly. So I'm curious, right? I grab my bag, and there's this thing inside." Ethan's eyes widen with a mix of curiosity and excitement as he recalls the mysterious encounter. Slowly, he shifts his position, his fingers lightly brushing the lush grass beneath him. With deliberate movements, he reaches for his bag, a well-worn canvas that has accompanied him through countless academic adventures. The bag, covered with patches and charms, seems to carry its own story. Ethan's hands move with a blend of familiarity and anticipation, fingers dancing over the well-worn zipper. As he draws it open, there's a subtle, expectant hush among the friends, the air thick with the promise of something enchanting. The zipper, echoing a soft melody of its own, gradually unveils the contents within. Ethan carefully places the bag on the grass, the fabric whispering tales of journeys and discoveries. With a gentle sweep, he reveals the interior, exposing a hidden pocket that cradles the secret he's eager to share. In a moment of revelation, Ethan delicately extracts the baby grifflet, its scales shimmering in the sunlight. The creature emerges, unfolding like a miniature wonder, its eyes blinking in the newfound freedom. Ethan, his gaze fixed on the tiny marvel, sets it down on the grass, creating a tableau of magical discovery. The friends, Anne, Riley, and Lily, lean in, captivated by the unfolding scene. As the baby grifflet chirps and flutters, Ethan's actions become a symphony of connection between the mystical and the mundane, a moment frozen in time where the ordinary and the magical converge in perfect harmony. Lily puts a hand to her mouth. "Oh, how adorable! It's a baby grifflet." Riley gives Ethan a bewildering glance. "A grifflet? Seriously? Sounds a bit stupid." Lily bursts into laughter. "They are nothing of the sort. They are a bird-type creature, rare but harmless. They're known for their enchanting chirps and playful nature, perfect for young wizards and witches wanting a pet." Ethan laughs with Lily. "Well, it sure woke me up with a start. Does this mean my bag belongs to it now?" Lily rolls her eyes at Ethan. "Grifflets are just drawn to positive energy, and they often seek out friendly companions. Looks like you've got a little sidekick now." The baby grifflet, sensing the attention, lets out a soft chirp and playfully flutters its wings. The friends exchange amused glances, finding unexpected joy in the discovery of this mystical creature in their midst. Ethan, realizing the need to return the spirited grifflet to the safety of his bag, extends his hands with careful determination. The grass beneath his fingertips seems to hold its breath, aware of the delicate dance about to unfold. The baby grifflet, sensing Ethan's intention, becomes a flurry of energy, Its tiny wings flutter frantically, creating a whimsical pattern of shadow and sunlight on the verdant canvas below. The creature's ball-shaped body, deceptively quick, rolls away like a mischievous breeze, eluding Ethan's gentle attempts. Ethan's movements, once deliberate, now take on an agile grace as he maneuvers through the intricate choreography of capturing the elusive Griffalay. With each attempted grasp, the creature defies gravity, springing into the air with a burst of energy that mirrors its untamed spirit. The grass becomes a stage for this fantastical ballet, a dance between a determined wizard and a creature of magical mischief. The Griffalay, propelled by both wings and tiny feet, darts and weaves, leaving trails of enchantment in its wake. Ethan, undeterred, adjusts his strategy, his hands moving like masterful conductors guiding an orchestra. Each attempt to secure the elusive creature is met with a whimsical evasion, as if the Griffalay is determined to keep the game alive. As Ethan engages in the whimsical pursuit of the elusive Griffalay, Anne observes the comical spectacle, a spark of amusement glinting in her eyes. The vibrant garden seems to echo the light-hearted energy of the scene, the air filled with the playful laughter of the friends. Suddenly, Anne, unable to resist the charm of the magical creature, decides to join the endeavor. Her movements mirror Ethan's initial grace, hands reaching out with a mixture of determination and laughter. The grass beneath her fingers seems to respond to her energy, a verdant stage set for a delightful duet. Riley and Lily, seated on the sidelines, exchange amused glances. Lily, recognizing the subtle dynamics at play, nudges Riley with a mischievous grin. Lily carefully tries to instigate conversation with Riley, but fails to get any response. Looks like Anne's got a knack for magical creatures. Riley, initially engrossed in the spectacle, turns his attention to Anne and Ethan. His protective instincts, innate as an older brother, spark faintly as he observes Anne's carefree involvement. In that moment, a realization dawns on him, an innocent crush blooming amidst the enchanting chaos. Riley, torn between being protective and allowing Anne the space to explore, is on the verge of stepping in. However, a twinge of guilt holds him back. He hesitates, recognizing the importance of letting Anne navigate her own connections, even if it involves a mischievous Griffalay and a shared laughter with Ethan. The dance between Anne and Ethan continues, a delightful spectacle of camaraderie and magic. As the Griffalay chirps in playful protest, the friends, unaware of the nuanced dynamics, share a moment of unbridled joy amidst the garden's embrace. As the playful pursuit still unfolds, Lily, with a mischievous glint in her eyes, seizes the opportunity to delve into a conversation with Riley about mystical creatures. She scoots a bit closer as Riley attempts to shift himself away slightly, her curiosity mingling with a subtle want to grow nearer to him as they sit side by side on the blanket of green. Lily's breaths start to quicken slightly, then her voice erupts, and she looks as though even her own voice scared her. You know, Riley, magical creatures are fascinating. Have you ever encountered a phoenix? Their fiery rebirth is just so intriguing. Riley, caught off guard by the sudden turn of conversation and her burst of energy, feels a flush of embarrassment. He stammers, trying to navigate Lily's playful inquiry with a softer, lighter tone of voice. Riley, yeah, phoenixes are interesting, I guess. Lily, undeterred by Riley's awkward response, continues her flirtatious banter with a teasing smile. However, her eyes give her away, as Riley can tell how deep inside her reflective pools of emerald in her irises, she's feeling a sense of high anxiety. Lily, and what about bright wings? Majestic and powerful, don't you think? Riley, feeling a bit cornered, chuckles nervously. He feels the need to sit a bit further away from Lily. He backs himself up on the lush grass. Yeah, sure. They're majestic. I saw some when I first got here. Lily, sensing Riley's discomfort, shifts gears, her tone becoming more sincere and gentle. Riley, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. It's just, with everything going on, talking about magical creatures seemed like a good distraction. Riley, appreciating Lily's attempt to lighten the mood, offers a small, grateful smile before giving an understanding nod to her. I promise it's not you, Lily. Everything's just a bit up in the air right now, and for once I'm a bit on edge. We're running out of time. What do you say we try the blinkers spell? It's a bit tricky, but we might make it on time if we do it. Anne and Lily exchange uncertain glances, but curiosity gets the better of them. Ethan steps forward, his wand poised for the blinkers spell. The incantation dances on his lips, but as he waves his wand, the magic fizzles, leaving the group standing in the corridor, unaffected and a bit disappointed. Well, that didn't go as planned, Anne exclaims with a slight laugh to her voice. Riley, recognizing the urgency, steps up, determination etched across his face. He raises his wand with a steadiness that comes from careful study. The incantation flows from his lips with a controlled cadence, and with a burst of ethereal light, the group vanishes from the corridor. In an instant, they find themselves inside the classroom, the magical transition leaving a subtle, tingling sensation across their skin. However, their success is short-lived, as Professor Quasar, mid-lecture, pauses, an expression of irritation crossing his face as he stands behind his desk. The group knows what's coming next. Late. The rules apply to everyone, regardless of magical prowess and your skills. Respect for punctuality is as crucial as your grasp of spells. You'll all be with me after class tonight cleaning my office, and that includes every book here. Riley, aware of the disruption he had caused, lowers his gaze, a mix of apology and contrition in his eyes. Anne looks over to Ethan with a displeased expression on her face and utters under her breath, "Well done, Ethan, now you got us in trouble again." His stern gaze, fixed on the foursome, proceeds to deliver a lecture not just on magical etiquette, but also on the importance of adhering to the Academy's rules. The lesson lingers in their ears as a reminder that even the most skilled wizards must learn to navigate the intricate dance between magic and discipline. Professor Quasar, a figure of mystique within the Academy, embodies an aura of enchantment as he moves gracefully through the hallowed halls. Clad in long, flowing robes that cascade like prisms of sunlight in a breathtaking display of every color in the spectrum, he creates an ethereal spectacle with every step. The robes, resembling a painter's canvas, seem to capture the essence of magic itself, reflecting the vibrant energy that courses through the Academy. Beneath the kaleidoscopic robes, Professor Quasar opts for a more unconventional choice: bare feet. His soles, bearing traces of earth and residue from the Academy grounds, speak of a connection to the magical energies of the world beneath. Each step leaves an imprint, a testament to his grounding in the mystical currents that flow through every stone and brick of the Academy. Professor Quasar's long hair, a cascade of tresses that falls like a curtain of night, is adorned with an eclectic mix of feathers, beads, and jewels. Each ornament tells a story, a tapestry of experiences woven into the fabric of his being. The feathers flutter with a whisper of ancient wisdom, and the beads and jewels shimmer like stars embedded in the midnight sky. Completing the ensemble are the baggy pants that billow with the subtle breeze generated by his movements. The pants, like a canvas for the expression of his magical prowess, contribute to the mesmerizing dance of colors that surround him. As he teaches, the flowing robes and vibrant embellishments seem to harmonize with the very magic he imparts, making Professor Quasar an embodiment of the enchanting world within the Academy. With a stern nod, Professor Quasar transitions from the scolding to a captivating demonstration. The classroom transforms as the once angered professor adopts a more animated demeanor. He explains the concept of quantum illusionist casting, a fusion of basic illusion magic with a touch of creativity to craft something extraordinary. As he speaks, the air in the room seems to follow behind him in golden stars that trail like dust. Professor Quasar waves his wand, conjuring illusions that dance like ephemeral phantasms. Colors weave in and out of reality, forming intricate patterns that defy imagination. The students, initially chastened, now find themselves drawn into the magic unfolding before them. Professor Quasar's enthusiasm proves infectious as he guides them through the process of creating illusions that transcend the ordinary. Anne, Riley, Ethan, and Lily eagerly participate, channeling their newfound understanding into spells that transcend the mundane. The classroom becomes a canvas for their imagination as illusions of fantastical creatures, shimmering landscapes, and ethereal lights manifest at their command, casting many wondrous paintings across the classroom before them. Professor Quasar, pleased with their progress, commends their efforts. The lecture transforms into a collaborative exploration of magic, with the students actively engaging in the creation of illusions that push the boundaries of their magical abilities. The air is charged with creativity as the students experiment with quantum illusionist casting. Professor Quasar, once a stern figure of discipline, now becomes a mentor, guiding them into the realm of illusion and artistry. In the collaborative exploration of quantum illusionist casting, the foursome pairs off, Anne with Ethan and Lily with Riley. As the pairs join hands, their wands poised, they weave intricate patterns in the air, conjuring illusions that transcend the ordinary. Anne and Ethan's illusion unfolds like a dreamscape. Colors cascade like a waterfall, and the air is filled with a soft, otherworldly glow. As Anne and Ethan channel their magic into creating the dreamscape across the wall of the classroom, it transforms into a mesmerizing meadow. The air is bathed in a warm, golden glow, and a gentle breeze carries the scent of wildflowers. In the heart of this enchanting landscape, a child laughs and plays, their laughter echoing like the sweetest melody. The child, a vision of innocence and joy, dances through the meadow, their laughter a symphony of carefree delight. Anne, within the illusion, watches with a mix of wonder and a deep, poignant yearning. This dream child embodies Anne's longing for a future that seems elusive. It's a manifestation of her desire to share her life with someone special, to have a family of her own. The child's laughter tugs at the strings of Anne's heart, awakening emotions she's kept hidden within the recesses of her soul. As the illusion unfolds, Anne feels a profound connection to the dream child, a longing mirrored in their carefree play. Yet, intertwined with the beauty of the dream, a subtle undercurrent of realization seeps into Anne's consciousness. The meadow, though idyllic, is not boundless. It is encased in a magical bubble, an emblem of Anne's own perceived limitations. The child, while a beacon of hope, also becomes a reminder of the challenges that await her in a world where understanding magic is a journey in itself. The dream child pauses, casting a curious gaze at Anne. In that fleeting moment, Anne senses a profound truth. Her pursuit of a family and a future is entwined with the complexities of a magical world she is still coming to understand. As the dreamscape illusion fades, Anne stands within the classroom, the echoes of the child's laughter lingering in her heart. The experience, though bittersweet, leaves her with a newfound clarity, a recognition that her journey involves not only seeking connection, but also navigating the intricate magic that defines her new world. Ethan watches the illusion unfold, a mix of awe and understanding in his eyes. Anne, lost in the illusion, is touched by the bittersweet memories. The dream child runs through the meadow, made Anne feel a touch of sadness. Ethan stands strong beside Anne, resting his hand on her shoulder with a kind grip, trying to ease the sorrow. Meanwhile, Lily and Riley's illusion transforms the classroom into a living tapestry of moving memories. Lily's past unfolds like a film, flickering with moments both cherished and painful. Riley, experiencing Lily's memories, gains insight into her vulnerabilities. As Lily watches her past play out, she feels a twinge of insecurity. The illusions capture moments of both triumph and heartache, and the revelation makes her vulnerable in ways she hadn't anticipated. Riley, beside her, senses Lily's discomfort and takes her wand out of her shaking hand, putting it on the nearby desk, silently conveying understanding. Professor Quasar, observing the intricate illusions, is impressed by the students' creativity. The class takes on a reflective tone as the pairs delve into the depths of their emotions, using illusions as a medium to explore their dreams and memories. In the concluding part of the class, Professor Quasar takes the stage. With a wave of his wand, he conjures an illusion that serves as both a lesson and a demonstration. The illusion transforms into a scene where magical creatures are harming the Academy. Quantum illusionist casting can be wielded not only for artistic expression, but also as a tool for protection. Observe. The professor gets into a stance, fit for battle. The illusion shifts as the creatures retreat in the face of protective illusions cast by the students. Professor Quasar emphasizes the importance of using magic responsibly and ethically, not only inside the school, but outside also. Illusions can be a shield, a way to diffuse a situation without causing harm. Remember, our magic holds immense power, and with great power comes reason to be careful. As the class concludes, the students, now equipped with a deeper understanding of quantum illusionist casting, leave the classroom with a newfound appreciation for the artistry and utility of their magical abilities. The dreams, memories, and lessons learned in this class become a part of their deeper connection to each other and the Academy.